Nelson. This is my Persuasive Speech. Has anyone ever been driving and witnessed someone swerving in and out of their driving lane? Out of their lane completely, coming toward you in your lane? How many times have you been driving down the road and looked over and somebody is completely looking downward while driving? Sadly, in recent years, these types of situations while driving are becoming the norm. In today's technological world, these driving hazards are being created by all digital devices, but mainly cell phones. The need to stay connected to other people and the addiction to quick knowledge and updates are driving the need for people to utilize cell phones while driving, even though they know it is dangerous. Even though people know it is dangerous, they continue to text and surf phones while driving. Some useful statistics from the auto safety website titled "Texting While Driving, Now Leading Cause of Teen Deaths," dated July 10th, 2013. More than 50% of teens admit to texting while driving. Next, more than 3,000 teens die each year in crashes caused by texting while driving. From the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, /distraction.gov, which is the United States government official distracted driving website. At any given daylight moment across America, approximately 660,000 drivers are using cell phones or manipulating electronic devices while driving, a number that has held steady since 2010. Another quote from the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration: a quarter of teens respond to a text message once or more every time they drive. 20% of teens and 10% of parents admit that they have extended multi-message text conversations while driving. I am not an expert, but in my opinion, these numbers are low. Although the numbers of people still choosing to use their cell phones while driving seems astonishing, the effects of them doing so really show the need for better prevention practices. The effects of texting are shown in the following quotes and statistics. From the Virginia Tech Transportation Institute article, new Virginia Tech Transportation Institute study results continue to highlight the dangers of distracted driving. Looking away from the roadway just prior to the occurrence of an unexpected event is responsible for up to 90% of crashes and near-crash events. Commercial vehicle operations study found that texting while driving raises a heavy truck driver's crash and near-crash risk by 23 times. The number of accidents is continuing to grow. Again, from the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration website, an estimated 421,000 people were injured in motor vehicle crashes involving a distracted driver. This was a 9% increase from the estimated 387,000 people injured in 2011. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration also noted that texting while driving is responsible for 1.6 million accidents every year. This number shows that although the majority of accidents must be minor when compared to the amount of injuries and deaths each year, these numbers could be much higher. The fatalities did decrease from 2011 to 2012. As stated, the number of people killed in distraction-affected crashes decreased slightly from 3,360 in 2011 to 3,328 in 2012. This is no solace. The number of people being killed is unacceptable. In comparison to drunk driving, which is a past and still presently an issue, from the Brain Injury Society website article titled "Texting While Driving versus Drunk Driving, Which is More Dangerous, by Jacob Masters, from October 27th, 2013. When comparing the two driving impairments, the impairments associated with drunk driving and texting while driving are similar. Both cause impaired driving that result in following too closely, not braking on time, and weaving into oncoming traffic. Also, in making the comparison, texting while driving gives a driver a 23% chance of having a crash. This is equivalent to downing 4 alcoholic beverages and then driving. The problem with texting while driving is not going to go away. As shown from the Alpha publications via the American Journal of Public Health article titled Trends and Fatalities from Distracted Driving in the U.S. by Fernando Wilson and Jim Simpson from the November 2010 issue. The article states that fatalities from distracted driving have increased 28% since each year after 2005. Secondly, the article states that by the use of multivariate analysis, we showed that increasing texting volumes over this same period resulted in 16,000 fatalities from 2001 to 2007. It shows a direct correlation between the increasing volume of texting to the increasing fatality rate of drivers. The numbers and statistics do not lie. Driving accidents, injuries, and fatalities are continuing to increase year to year because of texting and cell phone use. Something needs to be done. There needs to be new law changes, and there are possible solutions available. Again, from the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration website, there are only 11 states currently have bans on talking on a handheld cell phone. In 35 states, the District of Columbia and Guam, texting laws are primary enforcement laws. This means there does not need to be any other infraction to be stopped and cited. 4 other states have secondary enforcement, which means there has to be another infraction committed before you can be stopped and cited. Examples of technology systems for vehicles that could be implemented include, from Tech Times website, an article titled Putting an End to Texting While Driving, Apple Has the Answer, by Michael McEnany, April 25th, 2013. Apple has a patent that installs equipment that disables certain functions when an iPhone is being used while driving, essentially locking out use of these functions, namely texting. Other systems have similar approaches to stopping texting by technology. This one is from nerdwallet.com and an article titled Is Technology the Only Solution to Texting and Driving? By Alice Holbrook on July 30th, 2014, which discusses other systems and apps such as Canary. It was released in 2012, which after installed on a teen's phone messages parents' phones when they text and drive. Examples of stricter laws that need to be implemented would be this example from New York. The NewYorkDailyTimes.com, an article titled Stricter Laws Against Texting While Driving Take Effect in New York. This article describes a new law in New York that sets very strict punishments for drivers caught texting while driving. New drivers face a 120-day suspension upon first offense. Drivers not considered new drivers will face a $200 fine for first offense. Second offense within 18 months will be a $250 fine, and third offense will get a $450 fine. The auto safety website states in an article titled texting while driving now is the leading cause of teen deaths, posted July 10th, 2013. That now there are more teens die each year from texting while driving than do from drunk driving related accidents. More than 3,000 from texting, and drunk driving is down to 2,700 per year. Neither number is acceptable, of course, but this statistic, along with all of the previous information discussed, shows the need for a concerted effort of proactive education and lawmaking against texting while driving or cell phone use while driving. Lawmakers should attack this epidemic with stricter laws, such as in New York, on a national scale, as well as enforcing the use of technological lockouts for vehicles. Thank you.